Hello and welcome to Heroes and Gaming. I'm Josh, and today we are going to talk about this gentleman, Captain America 2.0 for AMG's Marvel Crisis Protocols, new edition, Captain America Sam Wilson. So of course we're going to go down the breakdown of his stat card, where he fits in the Marvel Crisis Protocol meta of the day, and what characters are likely to go along with him. So first off, let's welcome Captain America Sam Wilson. So evaluating his stats on his card, he has a 5 stamina, a long move, 2 height, 3 threat, and 3s for all of his defenses. Already that's setting him up to be a player for a very wide board with his 3 power, fairly average defenses, long movement. His builder is going to be Shield Throw, which is a physical attack with 4 dice, range 4, and no cost, obviously. But his builder is going to be an auto 1 power, which is pretty amazing for a range 4 attack, and only 4 dice. It is almost a carbon copy of Captain America's Shield Throw. It doesn't require line of sight. They don't get the benefit of cover. And it does have the wild ricochet, which is, it allows you to attack another target within 3 of the original target. Of course, you lose ricochet on that ricochet attack. So, on top of you gaining 1 power better than the original Captain America's Shield Throw, it also has the effect of, if this attack does damage, and a target character was size 2 or less, after an attack is resolved, the character may be pushed away from this character short. So we got almost like Captain America's wild push, but it's built in automatically, assuming you do damage, into this shield throw from range 4. We're talking like Shuri kind of stuff. You have to do damage, but it can happen. And from range 4 away, that's huge. The big thing is that it is a May as well. So if it's not advantageous for you to push away that character, then you don't have to do it. Red Wing Assault is going to be his spender, which is a physical 3 range, 6 die, 4 power attack. And its first ability is, if this attack does damage and the target character is size 3 or less, after the attack is resolved, the character may be thrown from this character short. So that is almost built-in guaranteed throw for a size 3 character, as long as you deal damage.
Red Wing. Hold on a minute. You don't have to trust Red Wing. But I'm gonna go see if he's right.
Which is very similar to Captain America's kit of his Shield Slam. But that Shield Slam is guaranteed no matter what. Was only range 2, is only 2 power, and didn't have to do damage. But in addition, Red Wing Assault gives Sam Wilson, after this attack is resolved, place this character within 2 of its current position. So he gets a range 2 teleport on top of the throw. It's not from the character that you're throwing, so you're not teleporting to the character you're throwing, but he can reposition himself. So he has 2 ways of repositioning the enemies, as well as a built-in guaranteed way of repositioning himself. We are not going to go over his affiliation superpower quite yet, but we'll get to that. Let's go after Charge. Active superpower costs 2. We know this. It's an action. You make an immediate move, followed by an attack action. It could only happen once per turn. Super solid. It's movement and an attack. When your character has a range 4 builder, that's really good. And a long movement. That's a huge amount of space being covered there. His first reactive power is Airlift, which is during this activation when this character begins a move action within range 2 of another allied character of 2 or less. Size 2 or less, that is. It may use this superpower. After this move is resolved, place that allied character within 2 of its current position. This superpower can only be used once per turn. So, what that means is when Sam charges, he's going to essentially do a drop-off effect to one of his allies without the ally doing an attack. But Sam's going to be able to go up there with his long move with a size 2 person and drop off somebody. So they are in a better position, or they can move away. You know, sometimes you need to move some of your key components to your back line. This is a huge displacement, particularly for those size 2 characters on medium bases. That's huge. Of course, he has the reactive superpower Vibranium Shield, copy-paste from the original Steve Rogers Captain America. If you're defending against a physical or energy attack, you can add 2 dice to your attack pool, and the Falcon is going to have flight attached on it. And there's no difference from Sam Wilson's injured and healthy side. So now we're going to talk about Sam Wilson's leadership ability. All new, all different. Of course, it's an Avenger affiliation leadership ability. When this character, or an allied character, is dazed or KO'd, choose another non-dazed allied character. The chosen character removes 1 damage, removes 1 special condition, and may advance short. The character can only be affected by this leadership ability once per round. So, what this is telling us, anytime one of your characters is dazed or KO'd, including Sammy himself, you can heal 1 off of one of your other characters, remove a special condition, and they get advanced short. So, this is kind of like the Asgard affiliation, melded without the power stipulation, but you're paying the cost of losing an activation in theory or just getting a dazed or KO'd person. This synergizes actually really well with the All You've Got, which of course was, I believe, put on the restricted list. Who knows, maybe that's the reason why they decided to do that. So it's a heal, or a movement, and an advance. This is displacement as well as keeping your other characters alive. So the question is, who wants to be a part of this all new, all different Avenger affiliation? By default, all the Avengers who are really low cost, 2-point, 3-point characters really want to be a part of this new Sam Wilson list. His benefit of allowing characters heal or remove special conditions in advance when a allied character is dazed or KO'd truly lends itself to be a really wide building list. On top of that, characters who may need a little extra movement or durability can really benefit from this affiliation bonus. Valkyrie comes to mind. She is actually pretty tanky. She's a 3-threat character, but she can really benefit from that damage healing, the condition removing, and that displacement. Baron Zemo is another one of those who has been kind of depicted as a glass cannon with some defensive reliability with his master swordsmanship, and giving him more displacement with that advance is pretty huge. Obviously, getting a large base character, at least one of them, in this list is going to be a large benefit, because that short advance is a big displacement the bigger the base size is. MODOK is probably one of those characters that's going to want to be in this list as well. Of course, MODOK wants to be in every list whatsoever. But this adds durability onto MODOK, some condition control because he's very susceptible to stuns and staggers and slows. but this actually counters that slow condition completely. All in all, I'm really interested to see what Sam brings onto the MCP meta. He's got a lot of control himself. He adds survivability and displacement to his other teammates. He's a little lackluster compared to the original Captain America in forms of durability, but he has a vibranium shield. He doesn't have any rerolls, but those extra dice will play a key role in keeping him alive. The only other thing I could see is that he has maybe a problem with power generation. He's got that awesome shield throw that can ricochet, so he has the potential of getting 4 power a turn. He has to try and survive, and he just doesn't have the base defenses to really take some punches and bounce back. So this has been Josh from Heroes End Gaming, breaking down the new Sam Wilson in Marvel Crisis Protocol from Atomic Mass Games. Let me know if you think I hit the nail on the head with Sam, if I missed something, maybe I didn't read into it correctly. Leave a comment down below. If you're really liking this content, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications of my next video. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video, and happy gaming.